Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to the second part of the Nanomachines custom scenario. Today we're going to be trying our best to be the good guys. In the previous video we simply destroyed all of humanity, but now we're going to be using the top side of the symptoms and hopefully enhancing and increasing their power. So, yeah, being the good guys for once, although I'm fairly certain there was definitely a very questionable choice. We could also go down with the top section, but we're going to try and go with the good options as much as possible. We'll check out all the weird ones afterwards, though. And, as I mentioned in the previous video, I would love some feedback if you would prefer the videos to be cut up like this, or to have them as one longer video, since combined, it would probably take about 30 minutes or so. So then, with Nanomachines, let's go again, going with all the nice safe options. And play, as always, we are starting off in Saudi Arabia. As mentioned before, that's because it has some of the best flight paths. Instantly being cured, because of course we are the nanovirus, so we want to slow that down as fast as possible, going for chemical mimic, and then organic mimic. Come on, give me a bit more, thank you. That'll slow down the cure a little bit, so I'm not going to go in details of absolutely everything because I have already covered them in the previous video. There should be a link in the description, most likely. Still going to go with bacteriophage, though, after this. Bacteriophage. Just need 6 DNA, then we can become way more infectious. Come on, thank you. Lovely. So we're nice and infectious. We're somewhat resistant to the cure. I do want this, though, honestly, but I also want to unlock this. There we are. Okay, so we have new options then. These are things I have not read before. So, selective organic breakdown. Nanobots get permission to break down organic matter that's not native to the host. Causes problems with digestion, but also cures diseases. Okay, that makes sense. We have symbiosis. Nanobots share nutrients with the host to help transport them throughout the body of the host. People are less willing to work on the cure. And then toxin breakdown. Nanobots break down any toxins they can find. So honestly, all of these are pretty good. I'm thinking probably symbiosis and this one over here, but probably symbiosis, so less willing to work on the cure. I'm assuming that's going to slow down the cure effort. That would certainly make sense to me. Unless it's just negative severity. It's hard to tell since we have 0 severity at the moment. Which also means we're getting, like, no DNA when we spread, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, nanobots merge with the cells of the host and perform several replication tasks for them, in exchange for nutrients and protection. Slows down the cure. So that's 8 DNA we need for that. And the cure is still fairly quick at the moment, so we'll definitely grab that. That leads to cell repair. Whenever a cell is damaged or goes missing, wounds, replicators repair it, keeping humans alive much longer and healthier. Cure slows down. Well, yeah, right now we are curing and slowing down illness in those who we infect, so that's a pretty good thing to see. Still would like a little bit more DNA, though, honestly, but that's fine. Let's get our cold resist, as I think, we just hit Russia, so cold resist 1, cold resist 2, that internal heat sources, that's fine. So it should be spreading a little bit faster now, hopefully. Let's go into the water, and let's go into the air. Still, though, no severity. This is going to be a real struggle for DNA. So for those who are unaware, the more severity you have, the more DNA you get from red. But was that a 7 then? 1 second. So there must be some kind of modifier at play here with these symptoms, because you do not get 7 DNA under any normal circumstance, even with incredibly high severity. At least, I don't think you get 7. I think I've seen a 5 before. Either way, that's really high for having no severity is the point, so that's interesting. Need to keep an eye on that. Lots of 1s then, though, so... Okay, well, we're going with cell repair. Ooh, okay, we need more abilities here. Unlock symptoms, unlock symptoms. So we have DNA copying and rearranging cells. I'm assuming this is going to be rearranging cells? Maybe? Probably will need all of those in the end, so sure, we'll grab that when we can. Protest against cure research. Since the nanobots seem to be doing more good than harm, protesters around the world demand the termination of cure research. Yeah, we're being good guys here, lads. Stop. Sure, potentially this is dangerous in the long term, but you're feeling better, right? Darn, it wasn't that. Increased brain capacity. Nanobots rewire the host's brain to make them better at remembering things. There we go. DNA copying is what we needed. Rapid healing. Nanobots rapidly restore damaged parts of the host and break down invasive objects. Restore telomeres. I can never pronounce that stammering the first time. Anyway, telomeres. Nanobots restore parts of the human DNA that get damaged over time. Aging stops at around 25, and humans become practically immortal unless killed. Slows down the cure. Well, there's more than just that to aging, but yeah, it would certainly be a good thing if that happened. That's quite a new science anyway. At least the current research into it is the point I'm trying to make. Anyway, that's not the point. We're infecting the world here. Which one of these will be the win condition, though? I'm going to go with rapid healing, since it also gives us a tiny... Oh, thank you! Also gives us a tiny bit of infectivity. Nope, that leads to tumours. Excellent. Whoops. Okay, then we are restoring that instead. Genetic restoration. Genetic diseases in the host are cured by removing the damaged DNA sequence and replacing it with a functional gene. So we are also now gene therapy. Haven't seen another 7 with DNA, though we are getting a lot of DNA just passively from infecting, which again seems to be more than usual, but that might be in my head at this point. Superhumans! The human genome is perfected, making humans always strong, good-looking, and immune to disease. So the opposite of me, then. Nanobots are the cure? After astounding results, the doctors concluded that nanobots found in people could cure most diseases. Nanobots are deployed as medicine in some terminal cases. Well, we are bacteriophages, and that has been a treatment possibility for all as well. Come on, keep on infecting. How much do we need for superhumans? 36. Is that going to be the win condition? Because we're really struggling for DNA. But saying that, we keep on getting DNA out of nowhere, so I'm not particularly worried. Hello, Greenland! Hello, Iceland! Have we infected everywhere? Nope, we haven't infected the Caribbean yet. Now we have. Nanomachines, son! I knew that was going to be somewhere. Ugh. They harden in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Jack. Superhuman ending. After heavy protesting, all governments give up on finding the cure for the seemingly benevolent nanobots. Victory. Nanobots will never be cured by humans. Okay, that was pretty straightforward, I've got to admit, but still very fun, and now this bug's happening, so I'll be right back, and we're going to try and play the less good options, because I'm fairly certain there's like a hive mind or something in the right, when we checked with all the cheats before. You know, me and speaking, we're not on talking terms. Okay, here we go again. I'll just skip until we see some lovely new things. We've been good, we've been evil, now let's control everything. Because who wouldn't trust Lathrix to be in control of every aspect of their lives? Of them, everyone, including Lathrix. Okay, so these 2 new symptoms now available. We have brain rewiring. Nanobots rewire parts of the brain. To what end is unclear, slightly increasing severity. And then we have bliss. Nanobots increase the concentration of dopamine and other beneficial chemicals in the brain. Hosts are in an almost constant state of bliss. Decreases cure research. Let's go with bliss first, just because lots of infectivity. But saying that, I'm fairly certain the brain rewiring is what leads to the hive mind. At least what looked like it was a hive mind. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Shared thoughts. Infected humans notice they share thoughts with each other much more than they do with non-infected humans. I would assume so. Like, even one thought being shared between 2 brains is probably more than they do with regular humans. I hope. Is this Earth? I went ahead and grabbed Organic Breakdown just for a bit more severity and a bit more infectivity. This leads to telepathy. Infected humans can communicate to each other by just thinking alone. Oh, so does that mean with shared thoughts isn't actually a thought going from brain to brain, it's just they're closer to the infected? Maybe that makes more sense. Shared memories. Infected humans share memories with each other without even talking. The end must be here. I'm assuming telepathy is not the end win condition. It's too cheap and too easy to get to. So let's go shared memories. Shared memories leads to the hive mind. Infected humans are no longer themselves. They actively seek out other humans and infect them by force. Win condition. So I assume now, really, we should just spread normally because we are not that infectious and not that severe. And we have no resistances either, so yeah, let's turn it into a regular disease for a while. Cold level 1. Take that, Iceland. There we are, the very tip of Greenland there being affected. Lovely. Need to grab that as well when we can. Bliss symptom mutated, lovely, slowing down the cure and giving us more infectivity. Mania. The hosts experience negative feelings from time to time, causing them to hurt themselves in their close surroundings by being reckless. A little bit of severity, a lot of severity, a little bit of lethality, a little bit of infectivity. All the things in varying amounts. Ooh, stuff. Zoonotic shift. What I would like is bird 1. Let's start crossing some borders. Also increases our mutation chance, which is lovely. Come on, it's a little bit more DNA, please. Thank you very much. Your borders mean nothing to the infection. And let's grab water 1 as well, so we can get out of Russia via boat. Ooh, India's being infected very quickly there. Of course, water also makes us more infectious in humid climates, and India is a humid climate. Slowing down the cure significantly. Let's grab water level 2, and then let's save up for the hive mind. I wonder if the hive mind will give us any abilities, or it's just going to be a win condition. So we still have up here to check out as well. I'll do that and that via cheats, I think, afterwards, just so we don't play the game all the way through this many times. Or maybe I will play it through this many times. I'll decide afterwards. Come on, can we please get to Greenland? Then I'll go full on hive mind. Let's see. We're now in the air. And we're also a bacteriophage. Yes, welcome to Greenland. Only Sweden is currently resisting. Not for long, buddy. The hive mind is active. Any events or anything? Be cool if there was an event. We're on the watch list. Mania got mutated, oh dear. The USA is leading the cure effort. Toxin breakdown, sure, why not? Okay, that leads to nothing apparently. I assume I'm going to need one of these. Atomic rearranging? Yes. Water pollution cleaning. Nanobots break down pollution in the water with ease. Slows down cure research. People or animals drinking the water get infected easier. Air pollution cleaning, essentially the same thing. Slows down global warming. Well. Infrastructure. Nanobots build structures for humans where and how they desire. Okay, so that's not a win condition, it's just a path. So yeah, it seems like the hive mind doesn't do anything unique, which is a bit of a shame. Digestive restoration. Nanobots take over digestive functions of a bacteria they destroy in the digestive tract. Decreases severity and makes humans less willing to find a cure. Well, if part of your digestive system has been replaced, and if you cure it, you lose that part, well, yeah, I can see why you wouldn't particularly want to cure that. And then I think we've seen everything over there. I'll check afterwards. The World Cup is cancelled. Well, with this many people in the hive mind, it would be a pretty boring World Cup, where both sides are being controlled by the same force. It's like playing a single-player game. The world is one mind. Now that the world is only one mind, they no longer care about curing the nanobots and will be enslaved by them forever. World peace, everyone! Totally still the good guys. 100%. Yeah. The perfect world. Infected humans are now working as one to build the perfect world. With the help of the nanobots, of course. This is, this over here, the infrastructure ability. Along with all of these and maybe some of the others. So, that might be a win condition. So what I'm going to do is restart that. I just wanted to see if any events would happen. And I'm going to check if that is in fact a win. This is now attempt 7. I can't get that event to pop up again. No matter what combination of symptoms I choose, it's just not happening. At least without going down another route which causes me to win anyway, because it is a win condition. It's a bit weird. The perfect dead human. Even though the nanobot is working hard to keep the humans alive, it's also working hard to kill it. Humans are left in mass confusion. That happens when you grab everything using the cheat. I don't think it's possible to grab everything normally. There's so much DNA here. Well, I guess maybe if you use symptostasis, which means symptoms don't cost more. Even though the rapid healing causes tumours from time to time, they do not cause damage to the body. Humans will be forever covered in weird lumps. But this is just slight inconveniences. Just thinking about it though, I suppose with the tumours, we have that over here, and that's actually connected to rapid healing. You can grab this by getting this. So that makes sense. It's not too expensive to grab both. And so the world ends. You know what? Let's make the last few people just immortal. Nope, too late. Whoops. So, it seems like there are lots of events which can pop up. I really couldn't get that one event to pop up again, no matter how much I tried, but there's a lot of thought put into this. Overall, I really enjoyed this play. The only minor criticism I really have is just when you choose a path, you're sort of stuck on that path. There's no other ways to go about that path other than just going straight ahead. But considering how many paths there are, how many options there are, it's a very minor criticism. Honestly, you can almost completely ignore me, which is normally good advice anyway. But with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. If you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.